you a little story. This model that I showed you is very much an integrated and intentional model. We determine what the vision, mission, and values are. We determine what the policies and procedures are, and we implement them through. It's integrated. It's one. It's not separated. And an example of this, and this is kind of a weird story, but I've always wanted to meet a Rastafarian. I love to listen to reggae music, and so last year I had an opportunity to go to Jamaica, and I took a bus from the grill for about 2 hours into the middle of Jamaica, and then hiked up 4 miles to the top of the mountain to meet Fire. So this gentleman's name is Fire, and he has been a Rastafarian. He's lived on the top of this mountain for 30 years. Now, his abs are a lot better than my abs, I can tell you that. So he's a vegetarian, he's lived off the land, and so we had a whole host of questions. I was with a couple other social entrepreneurs, and so we're asking all sorts of questions, and having listened to reggae music as much as I have, there's a term called, they hear it once in a while, it's called I and I. And I never understood the term of what I and I meant. And so I asked Fire, I go, what does it mean? He goes, well, let's put it this way. I and I in Jamaican Rastafarian culture is we both share Jah, or we both share God, if you will, or a spirit of some higher power within us. And so we are similar. We are alike. We share certain things. And we are close. We are brothers. We are sisters because of the fact of this sharing. So it's I and I. As opposed to, in the U.S., you say you and me. So a little bit further, a little bit more distant is you and me from I and I and this closeness. So this integrated and intentional model, I kept kind of resonating through this I and I type of model. And the intentional and integrated model that I just showed you basically represents this. That mission and margin they're interconnected. They're I and I. They're not you and me. Later today, we'll show you a few different models of social enterprise and highlight this a little bit more. But that I and I is kind of that feel of closeness and integratedness as opposed to it being separate.